Aries, you're about to realize something isn't as stable as you thought, and once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. This week begins with you trying to keep things balanced, especially in relationships. With the Libra moon early on, you may find yourself negotiating, adjusting, trying to keep the peace. But underneath that effort, something already feels off, and by midweek, it surfaces. The Scorpio Moon pulls you into deeper emotional territory. This isn't surface-level discomfort, it's the kind that forces you to ask, what am I tolerating that's no longer aligned with who I'm becoming? Because Mars, your ruling planet, is under pressure this week. That Mars square Uranus energy hits your sense of control, your confidence, your identity. Something unpredictable may disrupt your plans, or someone may challenge your position. And your instinct? React. But here's where this week becomes a turning point. This isn't about reacting, it's about recognizing, because what breaks or bends this week was already unstable. You're just seeing it clearly now. And the moment you stop trying to force stability, something unexpected starts to open. By the time we reach the Sagittarius Moon at the end of the week, your energy shifts. You begin to pull back, not out of defeat, but perspective. You see the bigger picture. You understand what needs to change. There's also support here. Mercury working with Saturn gives you the ability to think clearly, to make grounded decisions. This isn't chaos, it's correction. And Venus in Gemini brings conversations, ones that may shift how you feel entirely. A single exchange could change your direction. So this week isn't about holding your ground at all costs. It's about knowing when the ground beneath you has already changed, and choosing your next move from that truth.
Aries, your tarot card is the Eight of Cups. You are being guided to walk away, not out of loss, but out of awareness. The Eight of Cups speaks of a quiet departure from something that no longer fulfills you, even if it once did. This is not a dramatic ending. It is a conscious choice to seek something deeper, more aligned. This week, if something feels emotionally incomplete, trust that feeling. What you leave behind creates space for something far more meaningful to emerge.
Aries, you get hexagram 23, mountain over earth, splitting apart. Something is being gently but unmistakably stripped away. Hexagram 23 speaks of erosion, not sudden destruction, but the gradual release of what can no longer hold. This is not a moment to resist loss. It is a moment to recognize what has already weakened. There is wisdom in letting something fall away with grace, rather than trying to preserve it beyond its time. What remains will be stronger for it.
Aries, your rune is Tiwaz. This is the rune of disciplined action and honorable direction. Tiwaz does not ask you to move quickly, it asks you to move correctly. This week, you may feel pressure to react, especially under tension. Resist that impulse. Align your actions with your principles first, and momentum will follow. A measured response will carry more power than an immediate one.
What shifted this week wasn't random. It was necessary. Not everything that breaks is a loss. Some things fracture so you can finally see the truth. Before you go, tell me this in the comments. What truth became impossible to ignore this week? And if this resonated, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Watch your rising sign too. It often reveals the deeper story of your week.